Yeah, fellas, welcome to the show. I've got a little bit extra time today, so I'm gonna go through some of the comments. David Akonde. Hey, Supreme, I did some experimenting. If I look into a girl's eyes really deep, they seem to get a strong sense of feeling. Can you explain why this is? Do they get turned on? Not necessarily. There actually is a video about eye contact stimulating women. I don't know don't recall the name of it, but you could probably do some searching and find out for yourself on YouTube. J-Man, I saw one of your older videos where you were defending yourself against a MGTOW guy who was attacking you on his channel. What else is new? I get attacked all the fucking time, brother. I checked him out, and he's actually a good-looking guy. Hard to believe he can't get women. That shows you how fucked up his mind is. And your perception of good-looking might not be the other people's perception, but it still shows you how fucked up his mind is, okay? Panini Football. Got a new name, huh? The moonwalk, run backwards on your back heel, walk slow, but move upper body fast. Then turn your head in the air, look to the side on your toes, then spin your feet around, grab your nuts, move in fast with the other arm in the air. Mastered Michael Jackson when I was 11. Have not listened to Wacko since I was 13, but still say best dance teacher ever. Thank you, Michael Jackson. Even Irish people find it hard to understand Irish people. Panini. You're Italian, aren't you? Yeah, you're Southern Italian, if not Sicilian. Phrase you need in Ireland. 1. Excuse me. 2. I'm sorry I did not get a word of that. 3. When you're coming, where you're coming from. You're right, I am talking to your Irish, as my dad used to say. I'm talking to your Irish, as my dad used to say. Say, I am Irish. I can always tell how much that beautiful man, my father, loved Ireland and mama. Two things me and my dad sure, will always sure. You're right as bad as Michael Nolan's. Uh, so your dad must be Irish, and no, because that's an Italian name you're using. If that's your last name, or what is Panini Football? Is that some kind of game or something? I thought that was your last name. Ace Ortiz. I was a video game addict in grade school and high school, cut back in college since I was focusing more on the gym, chicks, and school. I also got into martial arts, so my addiction shifted into working exactly out and occasionally playing guitar. When I have a son, I would put him in martial arts and get him to live in an active lifestyle. Man, if I did not grow up on video games, but had like an instrument or something cool to take classes, read more, that would have been much better, especially since other activities help build social skills. Exactly. I'm glad I chose to make a change in my college days. Exactly. You know, you've actually learned pretty fast uh, compared to the average person on my forum. You know, you've got your girls now. You became a damn good dancer, almost to the point where you can teach beginners now. Yeah. Curtis Jordan. This show was well needed. Supreme taught me how, when things go wrong, not to respond like a little bitch. Good. Chris D. Also, it's funny how you made that video about Lord Immaculate. I was walking to work, fucking Goodwill of all places, thinking that I had some of the same traits as him. Then, boom. I get to work, and my boss, retired master sergeant in the Army, starts grilling into me for like 5 hours straight, telling me I had some of the worst inflated ego problems he's ever seen, and that I think because I go to the gym and got all these muscles that I'm hot shit and how I have a really selfish personality, and that he was telling me this because it was brutal, honest truth. And then he went into how he thought I was a flaming sexist and thought I believed women should only be in the kitchen or bed. Don't let him judge you on that one. But call him on that. Because his generation, that's what we actually thought, or our fathers thought. And I was like, damn, I sound just like that immaculate, if not worse. So yeah, it was a big eye-opener for me. Retired Master Sergeant. Oh, in the Army, yeah. All that means he took the test and passed them. Doesn't mean he was some big badass. He could have been a pencil pusher. He could have been gay for all you know. Seriously, that dude sounds like a major simp with capital major. Hates black guy says. He sounds like a hater too. I hope you're improving to move on to the next level because it sounds like your boss is jealous. I agree. Ignore jackasses like that there, Chris D. They got their own issues. For him to complain at you for 5 hours, there are certain laws that he's breaking. And goodwill, Jovina, headphones off. Now, is Goodwill, is that a private company or is that through the government?
It's a corporation, actually.
Corporation. Okay. So he should be breaking some type of corporate HR stuff by doing that at you. He has no right to dig into your personal life there, Chris. Okay? So you need to inform him of that next time. Just because he was a retired master sergeant doesn't mean shit. There should be someone you can call and talk to about him. Chris D. In response to my last comment, I do attract foreign women a lot too. And the only kind of white girls I attract are super creepy ones that got blown out like a million black dudes, by a million black dudes, or fat white bitches trying to find attention. Well, that's your market. You're not the most normal. Yeah, you're the guy that's going to the army. You're not the most normal black dude around, bro. Okay? You're not, like an average brother out there. You know how you speak, right? So those ones you call super creepy, they're intellectual types. And they mistakenly think that you're an intellectual. Because you speak good, clear English. No, I'm fucking with you, man. They do think that, though. And that's your fault. Chris D. I finally had to accept that my market of women ever since I've been a child is black women. Oh, you changed again, huh? Always has been. Even though I have a lot of fucked up things inside of me that I'm working on, I guarantee that if you put me in a group of black women, I'll pull at least 3, if not all their numbers. Well, why am I not seeing this? If sisters like you, go to church, get yourself some good church sisters. Don't get these ghetto trash out there. All right, he continues, which is funny since I have that Uncle Tom voice. Laugh every time I use that term. But it's true, bro. I've been called Uncle Tom too. When I worked at Pacific Bell, I had to keep my voice perfect. Welcome to Pacific Bell Repair Service. My name is Chris. May I help you? Yes, ma'am. How can I help you? 8.5 years, that shit. This is Pacific Bell Telephone Company. Chris Arnett speaking. May I help you? Okay. Thing going on that I'm trying to fix. If I deepen my voice, see, I didn't lose my balls to emulate and to speak. But in my family, we traveled so much that none of us really picked up an accent. We don't speak the ghetto. That's one thing I liked about my ex-wife is she didn't speak the ghetto either. In fact, she had a slight English accent because she lived in England for a while as a kid that I could detect. Girls, if I deepen my voice and really find and really try at best, I can sound like Grease. Now, Grease has a deep voice, and he has the good command of the English language. His idol is James Earl Jones. Okay, so you don't have to lose your blackness to emulate the dominant society. Is my point. Continue, but like I said before, here in Arizona, I've been to Arizona. Don't use that as an excuse. There's a big problem with black guys not wanting to date black girls. Oh, talk about that. Yeah, that's all over, bro. So I guess having a black guy is a commodity of sorts, maybe. Not to sound racist, it's not racist. Racism is a system. Okay, prejudice is the word you want to, and bigoted is what you want to use. Not to sound racist, I'm just theorizing at this point. I know, Jovina, do you remember the black man, those white guys drug behind the truck till his head popped off?
Yeah, there was actually more than one story that happened. Somebody was
This was quite some time ago, but um, this guy here, Chris D, is the nephew of that fella.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Because somebody else got dragged by a truck.
I thought they did it more than once in recent times.
Yeah, something pretty recent in the last year or so.
You know, I'm glad I wasn't raised to hate white folks, but with all this shit going on, man, fuck. That's a shitty way to die. Some white guys, once they saw a black man walking down the streets and they ran over with this truck, they backed up and did it again
Yeah, this happened pretty recently.
a couple of years ago.
This one I'm thinking about happened within the past year or so.
Chris, let me know if yours was within the past year or the one that happened quite some time ago. I think early 2000s.
And I know it was in a very racist state, like, I don't know, maybe not Texas, somewhere. Where there's very,
Texas about as bad as you can get.
but it wasn't, I wasn't Texas, it was somewhere like, something like that.
She said she's not sure where it happened. You know, Texas is like one of the most racist states on the planet. Obama won. They wanted to recede from the union. Dumbasses. Night Shroud. Greece still has a height that a lot of women like. 6'3". It's the upper limit of how tall women like men. Actually 6'4" and 6'5". A lot of women like that height also. Only really tall women date 6'5", 6'7". Not so. I've seen tiny girls. I don't know why. When I was in high school, I worked for a guy named Arnold J. Steinke, Polish descent, and she was like 6'1". His wife was like 6 feet. One of their kids was 6'8". His wife was like a little bitty thing. Night Shroud, I never hunt at work. Good. Next, he says, under the Real Men's Show, the words I gave you, guys. So you must become. You must do. When you become, you do. Walk the steps that you wish to become. Change your thoughts so that you become. See, go back and listen to the show again. And how you do that is by changing beliefs. Okay, you're on the right track. Beliefs, thoughts. Change your belief to change your thinking. When you change your thinking, you will usually make different choices. Choices equals acts. Good, you did grasp it. In the process, you become someone different. Very good. You will change your tactics, you will change your strategy, and once you have become different, you can then do. And here's the thing. When you become something, you do that something does. If you're, I have social anxiety, guy, You'll do exactly what a social anxiety guy does. Afraid to go outside, stalk people online, hang out just online, on the internet, talk big shit online. Okay? You become a player, you do exactly what a player does. You think like a player. You've changed yourself, so your thinking will change. If that makes sense. What do players think? Well, look how I think. Look how I respond. They close my channel, what do I do? Reopen this one. Did I sweat about it? No. Did I lose sleep over it? No. That was the majority of my income coming from there. Am I sweating over it? No. And Sean, sorry I can't afford it right now, but I will look at it in the future. That's Sean there doing some music for me. He didn't say that in the beginning. I thought he was going to throw something that he'd done before up there. It's, hey, you could use this. My bad. Infinite One. Being light-skinned don't mean shit. I'm light-skinned. Bitches don't want shit to do with me. Then you must be one of the unattractive ones. And that does happen. I've seen light-skinned guys with, the balding head coming from the center. Like I had the center landing strip, and then the yarmulke holder back here, the bald spot, then the thinning hair here, landing strip, pool in the back. Some people, they just bald straight back. Got hair on the side. I saw a mixed guy with that kind of hair, and I said, oh, too bad for him. I was a little vicious about it, yes. I said, light skin do you that much good, did it? I was being a hater at the moment. Michael Nolan, a video game every now and then is okay. Nah, that's like jacking off every now and then. I just stay totally away. Can you guys do that? Hell no. You're the young set. But if you can, more power to you. Welcome to the club. Michael Nolan, I was like that for a while. What was weird was I believed I had no hope, but really I was just awkward and negative towards myself. You remember, Supreme? We won't go down that road again. Hell no. You guys don't realize what an effect that has on me when I got to deal with your asses. Jovina. Find a key. Rub my neck real quick. I know you got to go, but just stick your arms in there and grab that neck. Choke it. Choke me. Choke the fuck out of me. Not from the front, from the back. Yeah. Choke the fuck out of that meat neck. Scrape the hot dogs off the back of it. Squeeze them till they pop. The fat. Gotta get the fat meat. Come on. Choke the fuck out of me. I'm masochistic. No, at the bottom, babe. On the left side, mostly. That's where that pain has been coming. Sorry, fellas. Need a break. Get your own woman. Shit. To those MIG towers. You guys suck. See, I get this. You're just twisting the knife on that one, boy. All right. Later, babe. You have a good day. Uh-huh. Jovina. Mm-hmm. Somebody's gonna get hurt very bad. All right. There it popped. Lots of weird people. You keep saying that, KR. Night Shroud, I'm working on myself, Supreme. I'm changing on the inside. What's wrong in my life is my environment where I live. You got to get out of your environment. Don't use that as an excuse. Get up and get out. If you have to, a lot of young guys going to college, live in their vans, do that. Get in the whole culture. If I did. But get out. You've got to leave. Don't go live with friends either. You got to learn to stand on your own 2 feet. But either way, you still got to let go of mommy's apron and really get out of there, Night Shroud. That reminds me, I have an appointment today. I forgot. dealing with that same subject. But I've asked a friend if he could let me stay at his place in Vancouver, BC for a bit. Good, so I could start applying for jobs there. Fantastic. Now you're making action. It's more like me going to see him for a few days, but I'll definitely be packing some resumes in case I see opportunities. Go to coffee houses. You're young, you can start there. Go apply at Starbucks. Starbucks is always hiring for part-time gigs. What do they call it? Couch surf for a while. You know, when you stay like a few days at one friend, see if you can stay at another friend's house for a few days. Just rotate back and forth till you save up enough money to be able to pay for a room. You got to start somewhere. So you can pay for a room in someone's house and then have some of the amenities. Okay? Once you get full-time. Nitrell also says, I want to get a life. I need to. I can't wait for your lessons on metaphysical stuff. It's why I listen to you. I know you'll give me more than some PUA ever could. Thank you for the confidence. For that, I'll put out the first lesson. But the purpose is to join my site, where you get all the lessons. Hoe chasing is a waste of energy and time. I always go by choosing signals. It makes sense. Younger dudes don't get this yet. Exactly. That's why I'm cleaning out my group of all of the hoe chasers. It means I may have to part friends with some individuals. But I got to have cleanliness in my house. I can't have the disorder, dysfunction going on inside one of my products, which is that group. You know, if they're good business people, they'll understand. If they're great business people, they'll just move on. Yo, Supreme, do you still have that free 30-day program? I lost some lessons. Nope. That site got destroyed a long time ago. Did it? I think it's... I don't remember the address. Jay on. Video's really... Yeah, I know. I redid that video. That means I took time out of my time to do a free video for you guys. Pontus Martusson. Pontus. That sounds like an old Roman name. Pontus Martusson channel is Swedish. He talks about immigration problem. He wants all Muslims out of the country. Can you see me, says. Okay. Do I know him? Oh, you know, he must have been... Yeah, okay. I see the video. Interesting. Are you Swedish? Can you see me? Panani again. Not good in England. My advice would be avoid real English women. They think men... Oh, you know that video? I found it on my... I found it somewhere. I found it on my... It wasn't in my... Yeah, it might have been in my phone or something. Been there for a long time, so... It's called Approaching Women. It was a drive-by game show. It was really old. Nathan Miller, Player Supreme, I saw something that reaffirms what we say about nice guys on a Chinese dating show called If You Are the One that airs in my country with English subtitles. The show consists of a panel of 24 women and one male contestant. When they showed a video clip of a male contestant's friend describing how nice he is saying, how nice he is, saying he can never say no to a girl. Several women on the panel instantly lost interest in him the moment the friend said it. So it's the same with women all over the world. Another thing I noticed was that guys were being rejected for being too skinny. Well, that's definitely a problem in China, deep parts of China, who just too skinny, who just look like normal Chinese dudes, which is saying a lot right there. Well, you know, they've been exposed to Western culture, Western males, So there's going to be some problems going on within the Asian race, which is already there. Asian chicks are choosing up on white guys because they're saying, white guys are more aggressive. And you go to the top of aggressiveness, you have, blacks, Mexicans, and stuff like that. Let's see, who's Eddie? Yes, on that video. I don't remember what I was talking about. That was an old video there, Michael Nolan. To be honest, a lot of nice guy stuff is unconscious human behavior, he says, that's been stored in our subconscious mind, where since we were small through school, or small through school, TV and environment, the problem is guys aren't even aware they're doing it. It comes out through their subconscious behavior that they're unaware of in fear ways. When you become more consciously aware of how you act and come off, you begin to slow down and you don't act as awkward. Okay. C. Rivs. Biggest issue for me is being skinny. Of course, I'm working out and bulking up, but it's a long process. It is. I can't wake up tomorrow 50 plus pounds, but instead just 15 to 20 pounds per year. Yep. How can I own being skinny in the club for right now? Because you're so focused on it, it's going to be around you like a stank of shit. When people have obsessions like that, they don't feel good to be around. You'll do things that are going to be awkward. You're going to say things. You'll move awkwardly because you're aware of yourself as being on the lighter side of things, lighter side of the weight scale. You have to let go of all that in order to be successful in the club. You can't bring that kind of shit like an anchor around your neck that it bends you down in certain ways because you'll reveal it. I did something stupid this morning like that. At the gym, a brother started talking to me, introduced himself. His name is Dennis. I said, hey, my name's Chris. Shook hands. I'm doing lat pulls. He was doing the tricep right next to me. And we started talking, and I blurted out my issues. I told him, I've been a personal trainer for 28 years, but the reason why I've gained weight is because I told him about the problems in the house, and I can't do cardio. I had no reason to tell him that. It's like a rash of, someone, you'll meet someone the first time they tell you all the bad stuff about them. I realize, I just did that. It'll never happen again, now that I'm aware of it. It is an issue for me that I've had such bad health since I moved in this house. And, yeah, real problem. Anyway, positive desires. When are you going to get a Chinese woman player Supreme? I'm too big for a Chinese woman, gut-wise. And I'm not king size down there. I'm just an average black guy, but that's above average of everyone else. I don't think they can handle it. Chinese women are made for Chinese men. Get that Chinese pussy. Kick the bucket someday, man. T Pistons 149. What do you think of RSD Supreme? They get lays. Tell me how many actually get lays, real lays they can prove. Show me photos of them sitting on the bed with the girl sleeping. Okay? Go to RSD right now and make a post. Show me your real proof of game. And watch what happens. Then you'll see how good RSD really is. Okay? Real proof of game. None of that bullshit of in a club, arms around a couple of girls, they talk to them, getting photos with them. One thing I can take credit for, I'm the person that started that on So Suave. I came in, I would show a photograph of the chick I had just met, Like I asked them, hey, send me your photograph. Back then, email was new to us. This is back in the early 2000s. And I didn't even have a good webcam. So that's why my photos of me and with the girl behind me look so grainy. It's a webcam of 2001, 2002. Low pixels. There were no megapixels. Shit. I think it was like 1 megapixel. It was really good. Now we have, HD cams. Think how much light years that is ahead of everything else. So, photos like this. Let's see, let's take this one. See how bad that is? See the graininess? How bad that is. Oh, shit. God damn it. And have to cut some shit out. This may have to go up on my actual site because I'm not having anybody come after me. People haven't challenged me on this girl. Why? I wish they would, because here's her without her makeup. Yeah. I wish they would come after me. Okay. So those are the examples of the pixels back in those days. Other photos were done with better cameras. Oh, here's one. Okay, I can show that. Look how bad that is. Okay. I'm going to have to run this through and do a blur on that one section that I didn't notice. All right, let me stop this for just a moment. I'll be right back. Let's see, let's take this one. See how bad that is? See the graininess? How bad that is. Oh, shit. God damn it. And have to cut some shit out. This may have to go up on my actual site because I'm not having anybody come after me. People haven't challenged me on this girl. Why? I wish they would, because here's her without her makeup. Yeah. I wish they would come after me. Okay. So those are the examples of the pixels back in those days. Other photos were done with better cameras. Oh, here's one. Okay, I can show that. Look how bad that is. Okay. I'm going to have to run this through and do a blur on that one section that I didn't notice. All right, let me stop this for just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay. Hope that makes sense to you fellas now. I believe in real proof of game, though. Show me proof. So as far as them getting lays, I don't know that. I haven't seen proof of game. I've seen their PUA photos where they go to a bar and they show them hugging girls, or even a kiss on the cheek to a girl or from a girl, stuff like that. Proof of game, by the way, is real games getting the panties. Okay? That's real proof of game. Phone numbers don't mean shit. You guys get all excited. You PUA guys, you guys get all excited because you get a fucking phone number. Like it's the coming of Jesus. Nitro, I can't believe a guy paid the money but only wanted ebook. It's like ordering fast food at a fast food joint and only taking the fries to your table, man. Some of these Nitrile continues. Some of these PUAs charge like $3,000 for boot camp. If they just get 4 guys every month, that's 12K, 12 fucking thousand. Yeah, yeah. If they get 10 dudes to sign up, that's 30 grand. Monstrous amounts of money. That's why you see these people coming to the market, Nitrile. These in 2010, as I said in a recent podcast show, the pretty boys start coming in. These are better looking guys who have no problems going out there to the club and getting women. There's that one guy, English guy, kind of pretty boy. He hires these hot models to stand around him when he speaks. God, that's so childish. The idiots that fall for that shit. You got some dumb fucks. If only you could have had a brain. Deep Pistons 149. They get lays though. No, they don't. Prove it to me. Show me photos of these guys and let me know what their percentage is at the total. Also, okay. Show me photos, real proof of game. I don't do that internet shit. Well, I used to get all these kind of excuses from dudes when I started doing this shit. Well, I don't want to reveal who I am. I don't want to reveal the women. Bullshit. Real proof of game. You dig? I'm glad Mario caught on that shit too. How do you know they get lays? Mario says to him. Where's their proof? There you go. Most of these bitches are paid hookers / actresses. Everybody knows that, D Pistons. Hold on. Something's funny about this. Nope, it's a real account. D Pistons might also even be a PUA. He might even be black. Shh. Keep very, very quiet. No, he just has videos of a black guy. And 2 of his videos that he liked. Or actually, no, he uploaded. Okay, so he's black. I have never seen a black idiot that would follow that shit. Mario. Oh, he's took some weed out. No wonder. He's a weed smoker. That says it all right there. This idiot put up a video of him taking weed out of his some kind of film case thing. Okay, you're on your last leg in my house, D Pistons. Not only are you terminally stupid, but you're also a dummy that smokes weed. Now, I know you're going to come back, talk some shit, so let me just get over it now. So you and I don't have to have a falling out. Let's see. Sorry, bruh. I don't want you coming back. A lot of you young guys, you act like females. You come back, try to talk shit instead of being grown adults. So to avoid that, I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. What I'm going to do next time when you see my video, hear my comments. Terminally stupid. Skinny little black dude too, man. What the fuck? You don't hit the gym, dude? I can't believe that there's black dudes that get sucked up into that. Normally we have common sense, but he's smoking weed, fellas. That blocks the common sense. I think I'm done with the comments. There's a lot of them. Sorry, can't finish it. Um, some of them I've answered already through written word. And that's it. Yeah. So we're good, fellas. All right. Peace.